They're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And all deep in
Get that bean. Yeah.
And they take over already.
He's banging on here.
Deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
Coming to the little try, cut on me, nigga. Ball side. Yeah.
Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely
my man Dome like this, yo.
Red zone.
I don't like the way you,
isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score.
2 turnovers out the
and
gate.
the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Wins to throw on second down. Buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz.
Pretty.
And he couldn't hang on to it.
Come on.
Contact. Incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
And Elliott puts this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Well, the offense, they got the ball in a great spot, but they went nowhere. Forced him to take just the 3.
And they'll be, happy taking the 3. But those guys on the other side, they've got to be ecstatic. They didn't let them get anywhere. It made them kick a field goal. That almost feels like they got the advantage, doesn't it?
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Able to power through. He finds Hearns left side. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A Dallas 1st down. Prescott hooking up with Beasley. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Now Elliott. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Flush to his right.
Thank you. Come on, big fella. Get up, big fella. Get up. Yeah. They're throwing the ball anywhere, man.
His guys will get the football back.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7th. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing is Wentz.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
Ball went over the line of scrimmage, check.
The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Good punt, man.
And this ball is going to be touched out just shy of midfield. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, there was nothing going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Cooper's first catch and good for a first down.
46.
Now Dak on the option left. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
46.
Prescott from the gun. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Yeah. Red Sea Bean. Red Sea Bean. Red Sea Baby. Yeah. Open sesame, baby. Sure, he run 95. That's my little rookie. Yeah.
And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
Yeah, baby.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
Well, he fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it. You're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone. And that's exactly why he did.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Looking to throw. Prescott. And an alley to run.
Yeah.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. On second down, Elliott. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it.
Yeah, man, we banging on here, man.
Defense sold out.
We banging on here.
Worked out well. That was third down throw, but it misses the target.
Man, we banging on here, man.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed.
Man.
If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. A good return there. Call it 13
Hey, Ryan, you could have went for it. You down 14, baby.
Taking over first and 10.
Oh, no, it's 17. You're right, 17.
They head back on the field.
You're right, 17. My bad.
Around, they really couldn't get anything.
Yeah, baby. You make it down.
Deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
Shit, 16?
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
You be there in a minute,
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Hey, other side, solid.
They run with Ajayi.
Get up, man.
Into the ground just shy of midfield. They
Get up, man.
14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On second down now.
Oh, my God.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now Wentz, eluding the pressure right.
Shields go ahead, start.
And this is going to be
I see you right down the middle of the
Notre Dame man,
field.
Jalen Smith, able to get a hand in and knock it away.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on third down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Cowboys. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's something out there. We have to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. We know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. 10 carry now for Elliott. He's going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
Here we go, 46. 26.
On play action, Prescott. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And incomplete there. A nice hit, jars the ball free, and brings up third down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
The Cowboys on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Eagles on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Good shot, man.
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. This is a Ajayi. And he'll get this.
Oh, how you let this nigga grab you, Shorty?
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. To throw is Wentz. When this ball's tipped,
yo, this shit is whack.
Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And now off
2 niggas catch the ball, yo. He tipped his man tipped it to him. Okay, we'll take that. I'm bad, boy.
You think you're going to halftime with a good-sized lead? Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The drive starts with a handoff to Adams. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside.
Yo, what the fuck is going on, Sean?
A very solid gain on that play.
Yo,
still a couple yards.
That nigga can do that. We go. That's 2 times in a row.
A 3rd down.
We off to the races.
Here's Ajayi.
There we go. There we go.
He's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So after the run by Jay and Ajayi, here's 1st and 10. Boston Scott, his first carry. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now. Let's 5-3. Let's 5-3.
On play action, it's Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive.
Yo. Man, you fucking crazy. He's fast nigga on my team. That's my rookie, yo. That's my little rookie, shorty. Yeah, yo. They got world-class sprinter speed, man. They get like a 95, Bing. Yo, that's me fucking up, yo. I should have went on and just played football, man. I'm trying to get you out of there. That fucked me up. Now I'm gonna give you a slow death, yo. That's all, cause you can't move the ball. That pick 6 got you where you need to be, yo. Come on, man. Wait on your bum ass. Oh, you welcome, yo. That's the only gift you can get.
The 30-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Got him set up, Sean.
On second down, here's Wentz. Being chased out left. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off
Trying
as
to
they
see it,
look to
man.
throw.
You trying to see it, man? I threw the ball, yo.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now Austin.
Good man.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
Tell me.
that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. A give to Elliott.
Oh, yeah, spin, yo. We'll knock that shit up off that nigga, man.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will level the playing field at 17 all. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kicks away here. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So we got 3 on 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's a drive.
Yeah, follow that big hog ass line, man.
The 31-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup.
Follow that big hog line, yo. We can play football now, baby.
Without his performance on the ground. That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement.
Yeah.
He'll get this up only to about the 33. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle.
Well, he was looking for some running room, but there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
That was bad, yo.
On second down, Smallwood.
Watch him, Bean. Watch him, Bean.
That's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Nice job there defensively on third down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
The Eagles on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Here we go, one hit quitter.
Now it's a Ajayi.
He's
got the first down as he's
throwing nothing, yo. We can beat this line. We can beat this low ass line.
5 yards is the pickup there.
You ain't got to worry about no throwing the ball to me, baby. He's coming.
Been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been.
You got to know when it's coming.
They decided to turn him loose again on third down.
Yeah,
they did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll run on first
down.
Yeah,
good block, shorty. I love that nigga with 73. Yeah, grab little nigga. God
just
damn.
A yard on the pickup there.
You grab that little nigga like nothing.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On second down.
Oh, man.
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
The Eagles on third down. They've converted 3 times
in
8
line,
chances.
man. Come on,
this is 3rd and 10.
Burn his ass up.
Wentz now to throw. Going deep.
Burn his ass up out there, shorty. Yo, come on, yo.
Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I forgot I got my burn up there. He ain't got no ways. We are
10 at their own 15.
I'll just run.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
12 yards there as they move the chains. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he'll be taken down just shy.
Wait till he come on.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott.
Yeah, good.
Play will go nowhere.
Good. Ain't no pressure on us, yeah, ain't no pressure on us, man. Ain't no pressure, none. It's fourth down.
The city of brotherly love,
Yeah.
Philadelphia. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. They'll run for it here with Smith. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. They keep it with Smith on first down. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. A first down carry for Smith, and he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
The give is to Elliott. And he's going to find his way forward here for a modest gain. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a third down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Here's Elliott. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So after 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. This is Elliott. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Here go 47. Here go kill. Here go 46. Here go 46.
Handoff. Right here, yeah.
Prescott to throw on 4th.
Yeah!
He's going to go down.
Yeah!
Back at the 11-yard
Yeah!
line. Fletcher Cox.
Yeah!
In there to drop him for a loss on the
Got the
play.
nigga, yo. Nigga down in the strike zone, man, playing around with that, yo. You can't drive and shoot bubblegum at the same time, man. How you gonna try to run and throw the ball at the same time, yo?
1st and 10.
Come on, man.
Back at their own 10-yard line.
Like that, yo.
They'll start out on the ground with a giant.
Yeah.
And strong running there
Oh,
gets
nigga
us up over the
disrespectful, man.
15-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They run again with a giant. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Throwing now is Wentz. Forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Fourth down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Here's Austin. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going out offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
Hey,
no, I agree with you totally.
Motherfucking pick.
If anything, they may have gained more confidence.
Yeah.
Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll be tackled right on the logo. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Prescott. And incomplete. The contact.
Good drop.
Free and brings up.
Go for it, nigga. Go for it. Please go for it. In the field goal range. Go for it.
They shrink pretty rapidly.
Go. You know what you're going to do right here. Go to this.
And make a play on the ball.
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Keep him the run, Bean. It's a run. It's a run. It's a run. Yeah.
Prescott to throw. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. How about biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Again to 3, 2nd down. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry. They go to Elliott again. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
A handoff left, Elliott. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Oh, light work, man. You good.
Elliott.
You good, man.
Revenge there. He's had his way in this one.
Ain't no question. Ain't no question right there, yo.
And
ain't no question right there, yo.
Time to talk about this third and long.
It's a long field goal right there.
Yeah. Stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. The Cowboys on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the pistol. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So this is certainly a tough test here in the early career of the rookie kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And this one is right down the middle. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys have won it. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you prime the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
Yo.
The thicker the pie, thicker the bag. Meet them a bite, now lace in no beamer. I'm buying no counter, driving it fast. They were just hating cause they in the way, and the way I've been made it. The mad, man in that bag, cause I'm all in my bag. I ain't holding around, just a little Merlin. Out the cutie. Now I don't give a. Tell me why I would. In my denim. In my denim, she was trying to for a doubt. She don't give a. She was in her bag, Fendi and some lane. Asked for a burger, watch in the front seat. That a fouled out J. We living so wild like Nas. When she was on vacation, we was on roll like tires. When we gon' that? I'm in my bag like I'm in my bag, my. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing the check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing the check. I'm really gon' run up the money. I'm Carl Lewis, really running the best. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Car moving through these hoovers, I maneuver with the bag, baby. Never feeling stressed. Bigger the bag, bigger the beef, bigger the problem, bigger the be one in the all on the same. Broke at the end of the month, flow Joe, kill mo, run it up, keep clean. Never let them touch, fits like temper tantrums. Girl, come back up, all in the club, and bring all your girlfriends. Girl hopping up about a Pearl 6, Louis speed bag glued to her wrist. She was getting paid, she ain't think a thing, but she was thinking slay. We blade thicker than a snigger bag. Talking about she don't come with no baggage. Y'all in her bag, I probably should. I'm really just running for money. I'm love flow, Joe chasing a check. I'm really gonna run up the.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
A give to Elliott running left. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Sproles, the return. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Dancing, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tyrone Crawford able to get him for a loss of about 3.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. To throw, it's Wentz. On the run, he'll let this go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he's way down into Dallas territory inside the Cowboy 15. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. The first carry for Josh Adams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Golden Tate, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Elliott now to kick this one away.